Okay, Benoit. I'm really happy to meet you. I was inspired by what you spoke from TEDx Bucharest. And what is happiness for you?
Let's think about my moment happiness and then my deep happiness,
Yeah.
okay? The moment happiness just fluctuates quite a lot, okay? Like my grandkid comes in, I'm molding her, and we've got fun with the family. That's a great moment. I'm happy at that moment. Obviously, when we leave, when we end up alone, and then I'm working on my field, and I'm hurting my finger and things like that, I say, oh no, and I'm not really happy at that time. But to me, that is the part that's very fluctuating, okay? The deeper happiness, I think, has a fluctuation, but that's much slower, okay? Once you reach a given plane, normally, okay, except if there's something disastrous, like your kid dies or something like that, then this level will be steadier. It's tougher to climb it, okay? But it's going to be steadier, okay, than the other moment, than the other style. So I think that those people that just rely on this moment happiness, okay, they're just like that, okay, up and down. But if they can build this deep happiness that is around their surroundings, their projects, their way of thinking about life, their values, okay, then I think that that's deeper.
Like, how do you relate to other people?
Okay. Again, that's a tough question because it really depends for me on the setting, on the context, on the person. Okay, and in fact, some of the people, they just drive happiness differently from you. So somehow each person has his or own character. So there are things that for me are kind of important for my happiness. For others, they just don't care about that. Okay, it's not in their genes. That's not in their character. So those people, they're looking for a different style of happiness, and that happiness is really not something that will pop up. I'm happy. Okay, it's really something that I repeat myself, but it's something that you have to work on. That it's not hard work. It's just be conscious. Okay, that your decisions, your people you surround yourself, what you want in life, all of this, okay, will shape your degree of happiness. Because if you dream for the moon, but there's no way in the world you can reach it, okay, and if you don't reach the moon, you're going to be unhappy, then you're going to have an unhappy life, okay. I'm good at certain stuff, I'm not good at that, so at other stuff. So if I put my dreams and vision in not aligned with what I'm capable of doing or what I'm willing to sacrifice for doing, then there's no way I'm going to be happy, okay? I'll tell you about a moment that lasted 1.5 seconds, okay? And it changed our life, okay? I was coming back from Europe with my wife, okay? And we're living in Quebec, okay? And we took the plane in Montreal that time. Okay? And coming back, my daughter and my nephew, they come and pick us up. Okay? So we sit in the back and we're on the highway. It's at night. Okay? It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And we're riding like around 100 kilometers an hour. And then suddenly, okay, everything I'm going to talk happens within less than a second. I see a moose, okay, getting in front of our car, turning its head and looking at us with its big eyes, okay? And then we hit the moose, okay? Okay? And you have to understand that when you're hit by a moose, okay, you hit a moose, okay? You break its legs, okay? And it's bigger than a beef, so the moose gets directly through the windshield and you're dead, okay? None of us was even hurt. Not at all. Not a bit. Nothing. My nephew was still because somehow he just break just a little bit. So instead of really face, it just like half of it, and most of its body took the frame part of the windshield. Okay. So this saved our lives. Okay. And you live through such a moment. Okay. It just changes your life. Okay. Because we could have been dead. Okay. So the probability that we'd be dead is like 80%, 90%. okay, the probability that none of us got hurt, okay, is so minimal, okay. So at that point we said, okay, make sure that you live through every moment of your life. That telling that every moment of life, okay, is important. Live through it. We're lucky we're alive. We're lucky we're healthy, and I think that we have a commitment to make toward happiness, toward bringing value to life, to improve other people's life to the degree we are. Some it's by giving money, some it's giving time, some is working the project they are working and making it great so that it will help people further. So if we can get into that spirit, it's marvelous, and that's what I try to live. I'm not always capable of living to those standards, but I'm trying.
Thank you.
Great.
I will stop.